Number 10. Sharper, Apple TV. Julianne Moore plays a scam artist who targets billionaires in the psychological thriller Sharper. Benjamin Caron is the director of this picture, which looks to be an exciting story of mystery and deceit. Sharper is expected to be one of the best films of 2024 because of Moore's outstanding acting abilities and intriguing plot. The protagonist of the tale is a charming con artist named Kate, portrayed by Julianne Moore, who defrauds affluent people of their money with her cunning and charm. But when she meets Sydney Sweeney's character Harper, a gifted and driven young lady who turns into a dangerous opponent, her meticulously planned world starts to fall apart. Sharper explores the intricate relationships between identity, deceit, and power as Kate and Harper converse. The movie examines issues of morality, trust, and the extent individuals will go to fulfill their wants through a high-stakes game of cat and mouse. Sharper seems to be an exciting and terrifying film experience that will have viewers wondering where the lines are between truth and illusion, thanks to its innovative idea and outstanding cast. Number 9. The Underground Railroad. Amazon Prime. Directed by Barry Jenkins, The Underground Railroad is a limited series based on Colson Whitehead's Pulitzer Prize-winning novel. The journey of a young lady trying to flee slavery in the antebellum South is depicted in the musical. This series delivers a moving examination of resilience and freedom with its potent storytelling and striking imagery. The narrative centers on Cora Randall, portrayed by Thuso Mbedu, a young lady who flees a plantation in Georgia and sets out on a perilous voyage via the Underground Railroad, a system of covert passageways and safe havens. Cora's journey through many states, each with its own set of obstacles and perils, allows the series to powerfully depict the atrocities of slavery and the unwavering quest for liberation. The Underground Railroad is an incredibly captivating and visually spectacular film, a television series that addresses issues of race identity and the lasting effects of slavery. The series reminds us of the unwavering spirit of people who battled for their humanity while shedding light on a horrific period in history through its superb photography, stirring acting, and subtle narrative. Number 8. Red Notice. Netflix. Dwayne Johnson, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot are among the all-star cast members of the action comedy Red Notice. The film centers on an Interpol agent who, to find the most sought art thief in the world, partners up with two rival crooks. This film is an exciting trip from beginning to end because of its intense action scenes and endearing acting to find and apprehend the most wanted art thief in the world, played by Ryan Reynolds, and Interpol agent played by Dwayne Johnson hooks up with an accomplished art thief played by Gal Gadot. The three become caught in a web of deceit, betrayals, and surprising alliances as they set out on a world-trotting journey, full of daring feats and tight escapes. The action comedy and suspense in Notice are expertly balanced, and the film's remarkable performances by its endearing ensemble give the fast-moving story more nuance and fun. The film is a must-watch for aficionados of the genre because of its breathtaking graphics, complex narrative, and compelling chemistry between the key characters. Prepare yourself for an exciting voyage as Red Notice transports you to a strange and surprising place. Number 7. Emancipation. Apple TV. Emancipation is a historical drama directed by Antoine Fuqua that is based on actual events. In the movie, Will Smith plays a fugitive slave who during the Civil War rises to prominence as a symbol of resistance and hope. This film illuminates a significant period in American history with its emotional performances and compelling storyline. Amid the 19th century, Emancipation chronicles Peter's escape from a Louisiana plantation, dodging slave hunters and bloodhounds. In his last-ditch attempt to gain freedom, his tale became well known when images of his damaged back, which showed the scars from severe whippings, went across the country and inspired many to support abolition. The movie examines Peter's bravery and tenacity as well as the larger fight for equality and independence. Emancipation reminds us of the continuous struggle for justice and equality as well as the enduring legacy of those who opposed the cruel system of slavery via its moving story and moving performances. Number 6. The Lost City. Amazon Prime. Starring in the action-adventure movie The Lost City are Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. Bullock portrays a romance author who, as her made-up metropolis comes to life, gets sucked into a real-world adventure. This movie seems to be a fun and engaging experience with its blend of humor, romance, and exciting adventures. The protagonist of the tale is Dr. Lily Houghton, portrayed by Sandra Bullock. She is a bold and driven explorer who embarks on a treacherous expedition to learn the mysteries of an ancient civilization buried deep within the Amazon. Lily travels Across the unexplored area with her brother McGregor played by Channing Tatum, where they encounter hazardous fauna, hazardous environments, and a race against time. The lost city of the Amazon highlights both the wonder and peril of the Amazon rainforest's emerald beauty and enigmatic charm are captured in breathtaking cinematography. The movie tackles themes of self-discovery, resiliency, and the strength of the human spirit as Lily and McGregor run into surprising friends and powerful foes. The Lost City of the Amazon seems to be an exciting cinematic experience that will take viewers to a world of wonder and peril with its blend of action, adventure, and a hint of romance. Number 5, Don't Look Up, Netflix. Don't Look Up, a star-studded satire comedy directed by Adam McKay, addresses climate warming. Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence play two astronomers who are trying to alert the public about an approaching asteroid crash. Dark comedy lovers should not miss this film because of its razor-sharp wit and insightful comments. The narrative centers on two entry-level astronomers, Drs. Randall Mindy, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Kate Dibiasky. Jennifer Lawrence uncover a startling fact: the comet is headed straight for Earth. They experience cynicism, political scheming, and the ridiculousness of a society more preoccupied with unimportant issues as they go out on a media tour to spread awareness of the approaching catastrophe. Then the coming end of the world. Don't Look Up is a masterful satire on the status of contemporary society, exposing the dangers of ignoring pressing issues and the ridiculousness of our collective denial. The film offers an engaging and thought-provoking viewing experience because of its deft writing and outstanding performances from its ensemble cast, which includes Meryl Streep, Jonah Hill, and Timothée Chalamet. Don't Look Up is a wake-up call that, via stinging social satire and dark comedy, urges viewers to address the urgent issues confronting our planet and the necessity of taking action as a group before it's too late. Number 4, Killers of the Flower Moon, Apple TV. Killers of the Flower Moon is a real crime drama directed by Martin Scorsese. The film, which is set in Oklahoma in the 1920s, explores the investigation of a string of killings that target Osage Nation people. This film, which stars Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio in the key parts, is an engrossing investigation of justice, corruption, and greed. The narrative takes place in Oklahoma in the 1920s and centers on the horrifying killings of Osage Native American tribe members. The newly established FBI launches an inquiry under the direction of Leonardo DiCaprio's agent Tom White. As the death toll climbs, White discovers, with the aid of the Osage people and his colleague Agent Ernest Burkhart Robert De Niro, a web of deceit, avarice, and corruption that poses a danger to the community's cohesiveness. Killers of the Flower Moon looks to be a gripping examination of structural injustice and the tenacity of underprivileged groups, with the incredible performances of DiCaprio and De Niro together with Scorsese's brilliant directing. This compelling true story will come to life on the big screen. This film is sure to be a favorite with history enthusiasts and moviegoers alike because of its unique combination of suspense, historical drama, and social critique. Number 3, The Tomorrow War, Amazon Prime. Chris Pratt plays the lead role in an exciting sci-fi thriller called The Tomorrow War. Pratt's character is recruited to fight in a future battle against an extraterrestrial civilization in this suspenseful movie. This movie will have you gripping your seat the entire time with its mind-bending time travel and thrilling action scenes. The plot takes place shortly when an extraterrestrial invasion is threatening to wipe out humanity. Scientists created a time travel device in a desperate attempt to rescue the planet, which gave them the ability to enlist warriors from the past to fight in the conflict. Chris Pratt portrays Dan Forrester, a former military soldier who is now a high school teacher who is called up into the future to battle for humanity's survival. The Tomorrow War expertly combines intense, deep-feeling activity. Dan and his fellow soldiers struggle with the sacrifices they must make and the effects of war on their lives and the lives of those they love while they engage in combat with powerful extraterrestrial species. The film looks at themes of bravery, selflessness, and the human spirit's tenacity. The Tomorrow War has a compelling plot and amazing visual effects that keep viewers on the edge of their seats the whole time. You'll be left thinking about the strength of the human spirit and the significance of striving for a brighter tomorrow after this exhilarating voyage. Number 2, The Power of the Dog, Netflix. The Power of the Dog is a psychological drama helmed by Jane Campion, based on the Thomas Savage novel. The film, which stars Benedict Cumberbatch and Kirsten Dunst, delves into the intricate bond between two brothers in 1920s Montana. This film seems to be a cinematic classic thanks to its amazing cast and gripping story. The Power of the Dog delves into topics related to identity, masculinity, and the fallout from unbridled power, the film's slowly building suspense keeps audiences interested, and its well-rounded characters encourage contemplation with a direction that is both eerie and immersive. Campion masterfully captures the untamed splendor of the Montana environment. The performances are superb, especially Cumberbatch's as Phil, who evokes a wide variety of emotions with complexity and delicacy long after the last credits have rolled. The Power of the Dog remains a memorable cinematic achievement. It acts as a reminder of the tragedies of the past and their enduring impact on our lives. For those who value powerful storylines and outstanding acting, this movie is a must-see. Number 1. The Midnight Sky. Netflix. George Clooney's suspenseful science fiction movie, The Midnight Sky, is set in a post-apocalyptic society. Clooney appears in the movie as well. Augustine's lonely life in the Arctic and the astronaut's terrifying space mission alternate throughout the film, which deftly combines two opposing storylines. The filmography masterfully conveys the grandeur of space, showcasing amazing views of spaceships and celestial bodies cruising across the universe. The Midnight Sky distinguishes itself from other science fiction movies with its focus on interpersonal relationships and examination of existential topics. The movie invites viewers to consider the decisions we make and the effects they have on the environment and future generations as the protagonists face their deaths and the frailty of the human race. George Clooney portrays Augustine as a complicated figure troubled by remorse and guilt in a compelling performance. Felicity Jones, David Oyelowo, and Kyle Chandler are among the outstanding supporting cast members who give powerful performances that give the narrative depth and emotional impact. For lovers of science fiction and provocative film, The Midnight Sky is a must-watch because of its gripping story, breathtaking images, and outstanding acting. It acts as a reminder of the value of interpersonal relationships, the vulnerability of our world, and the decisions we make today that will affect our tomorrow. So get your popcorn, settle down, and get ready to be swept away into the engrossing realm of The Midnight Sky. A scientist who sets out on a risky expedition to alert a group of astronauts about the disastrous happenings on Earth. For fans of science fiction, this film is a must-see because of its mind-blowing plot and breathtaking cinematography.